If you're opening ChatGPT or Claude every morning and typing the same prompt that you used last week, then you're so stuck in 2025. And I was too. For the last 12 days of this AI challenge, I was typing my prompts, I would get answers. I would save this prompt and I would reuse it and I would get more answers. But this is when I realized I was doing the same work over and over. In 2026, AI is not about prompting anymore. AI is about building systems. Systems that remember what you told them. Systems that can chain tasks where one input can lead to 5 different outputs. Systems that eventually work even while you sleep. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 mistakes that is keeping you stuck and 3 fixes that will move you from using AI to building with AI. And this shift matters the most. Mistake number 1, using prompting or a regular chat to help you perform your weekly repetitive task. For example, if you need help writing your status email that happens every week, instead of you starting over again and again and explaining it to AI what the format is, what your brand voice is, what your preference is, that's not the best use of your time. So rather, God has introduced a feature called projects. Once you set up a project, all your preferences are saved. In this example, I want this weekly status report to happen, but instead of explaining it each time, I'm going to create my instructions, and this is where I'm going to save my preferences, rules, format, everything. I'm just going to say you're my business communications assistant and help me write a weekly status report. My tone is warm, professional, practical. Write emails under 150 words. When I ask for summaries, use bullet points. Always end with warm regards. Once you save these instructions and each time you start a conversation, it will remember all your preferences so you don't have to repeat it. Very simple, straightforward way to build a system that remembers you. Or mistake number 2, where you use prompt for each individual task. Take this example where you have a running notes from a phone conversation you had with your client. Instead of typing each prompt helping you to summarize these notes, write a follow-up email and a reminder, instead of all that, you could create one consolidated prompt where you can connect all these outputs together. And so you can say, turn this messy phone notes into 5 connected outputs. Help summarize this conversation. Write a follow-up email to this client. Help me draft a LinkedIn post about this. You just enter once and AI is helping you build 5 different outputs. It's organizing the call notes based on the outputs that you have asked. See, this is amazing. You've got 5 different outputs from one single prompt. And as you can see, you have the summary of this running notes. You have a follow-up email that you can use. You have a reminder, a LinkedIn post. See, this is so powerful. You just had one consolidated prompt and now you've got 5 different outputs and these are all connected. See, all 5 outputs are ready. Click each tab to switch between them. A few things worth noting. The email and LinkedIn posts both have copy buttons, so you can just grab them instantly. Mistake number 3, not using agents. Everything I just showed you still requires me. I type, AI response, I type again. Nothing happens unless I start it. So I'm the bottleneck. But in 2026, it's all about AI agents. An agent is a system that you set up once and it watches for triggers. When the trigger happens, it acts without you. Let me give you an example from a wedding venue booking business. Typically, a bride emails the venue asking about their availability and pricing. Today, someone on the team reads the email, they type the response and sends it, and that takes 15 minutes. And multiply that by 10 inquiries a week. This is like almost 2.5 hours just answering the same question. But with an agent, once an agent is set up, the moment an email arrives, the agent reads it. It checks the venue calendar. It drafts a personalized response with availability and pricing. It adds the bride to a contact tracker. It creates a follow-up reminder and it sends the team a 3-line summary of what it did. All automatic. Honestly, I have not built this agent yet. This is going to be my first agent. And this is my next step in this challenge. When I do, I'm building it with Claude, the same tool that I've been using all along. Not a new platform, not a new subscription. The same AI I already know, just the next level. 3 levels. Level 1, prompting. If you type the same thing over and over, build a system that remembers. Level 2, chaining. If one input leads to 4 different outputs, stop doing 4 different tasks. Rather, build a prompt that can handle all this together. Level 3, agents. AI that works while you are living your life. And I'm building towards that. So the question is, are you still prompting or are you building? See you next time.